So look at this right here. As I zoom in, look at this mist in detail. Notice the structure of these of the mist. See that? Notice the structure, okay? It's more like dots, like dots, kind of like a bunch of dots put together. Okay, so here's one. Now, now look at this one. Notice this one has dots, but also it seems like there's another layer underneath, kind of like a see this kind of reminds me of have you ever seen a puddle of water and then there'll be oil like from a car on top of the water, this puddle of water, and then the water would start having this you could see like different colors as it reflects off the light. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like a puddle of water with oil from cars on top, and it kind of you can see it kind of like flowing on top of the water. So this to me looks like there's a layer of these like oil substance or something within this mist. Okay, compared to over here, which is more clear, like dots. Up there's a little bit of actually there's a little bit of substance here, but some of these are here. Where was that one area I was at? Okay, like right here. See, okay, right here you can see all these little dots. It's more concentrated with little dots as compared to well this thinner area. You can see that kind of like that oily substance that I'm talking about. But it's not oil substance, but it just reminds me that that's what it looks like. It's like a different layer of something. Okay, here's more dots along with some of these substance here. Okay, and look at this. Look how this turns so brown and there's this darker area. Okay, so this is like a mix. This is like two substances right here I can see. That's why this darker and this lighter mist created this brown. And look at this image. Notice how brighter this area is? Look at the glare. Kind of looks like dreamy, like in a dream. Now I'm gonna go into Antarctica. Where's Antarctica? Oh, over here. Now I'm gonna come into here, and if you pay attention, notice these little. Okay, notice this right here. Doesn't this look like a NFT design or look, it has boxes and rectangles and squares. This to me looks alien. Okay, look at these look, this looks like a Tetris piece right here. Now I'm gonna zoom into other place. Look at this. Like look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see it? Straight line, straight line, straight line. Looks like a circuit board. An alien looking circuit board. Look at this. Now did Google do this on purpose? No, they didn't. Look at this. Looks like a U with an F, like a graffiti style type of work. Just look at the Google, how distorted this looks. Look at this, see that? It's like intelligence, like aliens. Look at these squares, boxes, and rectangles. Excuse me. Oh man, they really don't want me to talk right now. So this is have nothing to do with the ice. This is something the satellite is picking up. It's blurring out this area. This is a large area, I'll tell you. I'll just zoom out. Let's go over here. See right here, look, see that? Look at these dots. Look at these square boxes. It's not like it's covering the whole image. It's only sections of it. See? Like you could call these, I guess some could call this, oh, it could be mountains. Okay, that's fine. But then what's distorting the satellite image? What's coming between the satellite lens and looking at this ground area? What is this square boxes thing? What is in between them to distort this image? If they're just hills and mountains, that's fine. It can be blurry, that's fine. But these are obvious shapes. Look at the shape. This is a rectangle right here. A rectangle. A rectangle. It's kind of like a square. Two tones. Kind of greenish. Look at it. See? Look at this. This is a Tetris piece right here. This piece right here in the middle. See this? That's a Tetris piece. So why? Why is it going to be like that? See? Now this is a nice image right here. Nice image. Okay? And why? Okay, right here they don't have images for this. How come they don't want to show images for this? Look at the difference. Okay? You see lines like this, okay? So these are lines. But when it comes into here, it's the opposite. It's going against the grain. You see these going against the grain? You can tell the lines from this clear image is coming down from upper left to the bottom right. See these lines? But in this side, on this side, these are going against the grain, these shapes. You see that? See the difference? On the left side is from upper left to the bottom right. And on the right side is just up and down. You see that? So if Google was trying to filter this area, why? And why would these different shapes show up? Why? Why don't they just blur it out? Why do they have to add in this? Why is it picking up these little boxes? Like, see these? Look at these boxes. It's like an abstract piece of art. And look at this area. See, this area is more like a blurred out area. You see that? But as soon as you go over, oh, this is blurred out. See, this you can see kind of clear. But notice the lighting though. It's like a greenish tint to it. But if you look here, they show you the image here, but they don't want to show you this side on the left side. But look at the structures. It's as if there's another dimension or something. See? Okay, now this kind of go along with the pattern. You see how this pattern looks like? Now they blurred this out. It looks kind of like going along with the pattern on this image. You see that? Okay? Now, when you come over here, now all of a sudden it's going back to that same thing. Look at this shape. Okay, even here they try to go with the pattern, okay? This is not the same as the earlier. It's like, okay, let's compare to this. You see this? Okay, perfect now. Notice there's three sections here. There's the one on the upper section where the cursor is, where you can see kind of clear right here. There's the middle section right here, which is kind of filtered out by Google, looks like. You see that middle section? And then there's a bottom section down here where it's completely different, where you can see these squares. You see that? See these squares and rectangles? This is a great image because there's one section here that's different from the middle section, and that's completely different from the upper section. Three sections. This one, see, you can see right here. You see this? See the bottom section? How it's like squares and boxes, like the matrix? And in the middle section, it's just blurred out by Google, and the top is clear, but then has this strange green light. The area is kind of greenish looking. You see that? Notice the difference? From normal image to filter image to Absolutely something different. I believe this area was different. I believe these are the demons that are melting the ice. They're heating up Antarctica and it's melting the ice. They're speeding it up. Because these things are like electromagnetic. They are like radiation. They can get hot and they like heat. They like the heat. It's energy. Demons. They murdered Jesus Christ. They used him, then they murdered him. Using another person. So they call for backup. They had to call for backup to murder Jesus Christ because they can't do it themselves. They won't admit it, but since I called them out just now, and many times before, I am destroying their own spirit. I am forcing them to behave differently. I'm calling them out. They're demons. Things need to change. As soon as other TIs know, spread the words, change the education, help people strengthen their defense in their mind against these entities, or at least recognize these entities, things will change from then. But this is a first step that I am doing for the better of society. Heading into the future. Shivon, signing out.